Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at the most excellent Nembrini Audio's Lo-Fi vintage clipper. There will be a link in the description below for the vintage clipper. Right, I am going to, I've had this project for a couple of days because I've been showing the new gadget stuff. So it's just a bunch of tracks. Now I'm going to put vintage clipper onto this. You'll see it's already there, although the dry wet mix is turned down. I'm also going to put it onto this Sydney. And actually I'm going to switch it off for now, and I'm going to put it onto Santa Ana as well, which I'm also going to switch off. So at the moment we're just going to solo this. We'll have a look around the interface, see how it works, and you can get an idea of how it sounds. It's marvelous for adding that really lo-fi tape saturation. It really does sound good. So here is this Gladstone. Let's go and look at the vintage clipper. And you'll see that dry wet mix is turned all the way down. So we'll start to bring that up. Already it's adding warmth. So we have a distortion. Let's turn saturation down. Leave sensitivity on 0 dB. High cut and low cut off. So just with 100% wet, 0.9% distortion. We have the output. So bypass. And let's bring up that distortion, shall we? Epic. So do the same with the saturation. Let's bring the output back up. Oh, that's so nice. We can have auto output. So it's going to control the gain. So for example, auto output's going to be sensible gain level there, keep the output from clipping. I mean, it does sound blinking great, I think. You get tons of presets as well. So let's bring this output back up. Listen to what the phase control is cool between the distortion and the saturation. So sensitivity. Let's give it some grit. And let's bring in the low cut. And then high cut. Okay. Got to keep this a little bit more kind of sensible. Okay. So this is Santa Ana. Let's open up the app. We'll switch it on, in fact, we'll switch it on now, but I want to make a few adjustments to the actual Santa Ana gadget. So this is a new chord gadget. I'm going to give it some gain, put the widener on. Okay. So let's open this and straight away, brilliant. And you can change, like, you know, preset, there's loads of them. Try wet blend. Cut the lows a little bit. Increase the sensitivity. Nice. Let's blend that in with this. Oh, you see it's just pumping it now. Let's bring in Sydney. Okay. Awesome. Let's mute Santa Ana. So you're just hearing the vintage lo-fi clipper on Sydney. That's really nice. Cool beans. Blend all three. In fact, I think you'll agree, it's brill. It's been out for ages. It's been out for absolutely ages, but I just love it. It just, for adding that really vintage kind of tape saturation and distortion. I mean, you know, you don't need to go nuts. If we take, for example, if we put one onto this Berlin here, so we'll just solo Berlin, which is playing that kind of vintage synced lead. If we add in a Nembrini, let's go to Nembrini and find it here, the lo-fi. Just bring in a bit of distortion or a bit of saturation. It would have been more likely if it was recorded with tape, not so much distortion. You'd get a little bit if they were really overdriving, but saturation if it was just peaking a little bit. Auto output gain. Now it's starting to sound like it's recorded with tape. Could probably back off some of the top end, but increase the sensitivity. And then just readjust the volume again. Of course you've got control, but it's a really handy feature to have, that auto, and it'll keep everything controlled for you. Now we could say bring in distortion. Of course, the other alternative, if we switch it off for the ones that we have it on, which is Santa Ana and also Berlin. The other alternative, so this is without the effect. Probably need some mix adjustments now. But what we could do is we could slap this onto the master. So I've got a barricade there. So I'll put this before the barricade. Audio units, just quickly go down and find the Nembrini. There we go. Where is it now? Lo-fi. There we go. And this is now on the master channel. So I think this is going over the entire mix. So maybe a bit of saturation. In fact, we may even have some sort of master thing in here, and I don't know. Let's have a look, shall we? No, there's nothing for an entire mix, so I'll dial something in myself. Okay. Dial in a bit of wet to dry. You could cut some bass. I'd cut around 16. And then without. Sounds more like it's been recorded with tape. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That was the Nembrini Audio Lo-Fi Vintage Clipper, tested in Cubase 3.6 on a track I've been making with some cool gadgets that I've been doing videos for the last few days. It's awesome. It's awesome. I mean, but the Nembrini Audio stuff is extremely high quality. It's really, really good, and it just sounds lovely, and it's a really easy user interface as well. You can just, you know, set your own presets as well if you wish. Do A/B comparisons between what sounds good and what doesn't if you got a couple of, if you made some adjustments, etc. Anyway, top job, cool beans. Thank you very much for watching. Please strike that like or subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys later. Ta-ta.